Me too.
Not all the kids are going to school yet. That's pretty cool. Anybody else doing anything? Maybe for your family?
I'm going to music tomorrow.
Someone's going to school tomorrow? Hey, what are you doing for Valentine's?
For me, my sister Clara is coming home today, and my
That's
parents
exciting.
are still in Dakota still, but it's gonna be another fun fantastic because me and Jenna and Andrew, all three of us, made hearts in our craft on Tuesday.
Yeah, do you see the hearts behind my head? I have some heart balloons up today. We're gonna read a story about heart bubbles.
And
so
craft on Tuesday.
Exciting.
Andrew, no watching other stuff right now. Your mom gave me permission to yell at you if you're watching other stuff right now.
Aiden has his hand up. Aiden.
Won't see better now.
Go ahead.
Doing
halfway stretch.
Valentine's Day. I'm going to give my aide a hug.
Oh, that's the best kind of gift on a Valentine's Day, giving hugs. All right, so tonight we're going to be talking about a little bit about emotions, about heart bubbles. That's why I have heart balloons. You see my heart balloons? It's going to match our story today. But sometimes we get a little frustrated with the people that we care about. So let's take a few breaths. So let's inhale and hold it and let it out like a balloon. Hey. And just let it all out of your belly.
We have the same thing.
Inhale. Look at that, Elliot. And pause at the top end. Let it out. Just like when you let air out of a balloon, it makes that sound. When you let that air out of your belly, it helps your emotions. They're trapped. Sometimes your frustration, maybe you're angry or sad. It helps those emotions release. So one more time, inhale. And exhale. Just like a balloon. Another thing you can do when you feel kind of sad or frustrated about something that's happening is play tug of war. You see the card that I'm holding up?
Yeah.
Maybe in gym class you've used a rope and there was somebody hanging on that rope on the other side and you're tugging and you're tugging. And sometimes when you fight with somebody, it's like you're fighting with your words, your emotions, playing tug of war, but you can do that with your hands in yoga. So if you take your hands outstretched wide and you bring them together and interlace those fingers.
Aren't you gonna join?
And pull. Play tug of war with your hands.
It's showing me.
And then take it all out. Letting go of any frustrations you might have.
Sit down, sit.
Sometimes having siblings like brothers or sisters, or maybe a teacher that makes you frustrated, or even a parent. Sometimes just finding ways to let go of those emotions makes it much easier for you. So I'm going to share a song with you. Oh,
sure.
So if you can allow me to share.
Yep, 1 second.
Yep.
Oh.
And this will get us a little bit warmed up. We'll get ourselves shaking and moving before we get into our story for today.
Oh,
story.
okay, you should be good there, Nichole.
Okay.
And I'm just going to remind everyone, when Miss Nichole's talking, or Cole, just remember to be quiet while she's talking and use your listening ears, okay? Because we want to hear her.
Ready?
If you're happy, 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 clap your hands. If you're happy, 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 clap your hands. If you're happy, 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 clap your hands, clap your hands. If you're happy, 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 clap your hands. If you're angry, 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 stomp your feet. If you're angry, 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 stomp your feet. If you're angry, 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 stomp your feet, stomp your feet. If you're angry, 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 stomp your feet. If you're scared, 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 say oh no. Oh no. If you're scared, 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 say oh no. Oh no. If you're scared, 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 say oh no, say oh no. If you're scared, 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 say oh no. Oh no. If you're sleepy, 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 take a nap. If you're sleepy, 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 take a nap. If you're sleepy, 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 take a nap, take a nap. If you're sleepy, 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 take a nap. If you're happy, 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 clap your hands. If you're happy, 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 clap your hands. If you're happy, 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 clap your hands, clap your hands. If you're happy, 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 clap your hands. The ducks are...
Okay.
All right, no lick. No lick. No lick.
All right, I'm gonna have everybody muted. Get ready to go into our story, and then we're gonna act out our story doing yoga. Okay? So this story is called Heart Bubbles by Heather Krantz. And see the bubbles above my head? Do you see the red bubbles? Okay. Heart Bubbles by Heather Krantz. My friend feels sad. I wish my friend wasn't sad. I feel the sadness too. It makes my chest hurt. I might even cry. Do you ever feel this way? Ouch! Everybody feels sad sometimes. I feel sad when I get hurt or disappointed. Looks like my teddy bear lost its leg. I feel sad for others when I see that they are hurt, disappointed. And my heart creates heart bubbles. I want to help their hurt or disappointment go away. And sometimes my heart is so full of feelings, it feels like it's going to bubble over. These bubbles are full of my caring for others. I bet you have heart bubbles too. These bubbles are compassion. Compassion is when we notice hurt and we want to help. I have heart bubbles for my mom when she's sad. I have heart bubbles for my dog when he's hurt. I even have heart bubbles for people and animals I don't know. They just hurt like you and me. What do we do to help someone who is hurt or sad? I might sit quietly with them or ask if I can hold their hand or give them a hug. What would you do? How do you treat yourself when you are hurt or sad? Something to think about. How do you treat yourself when you're hurt or you're sad? I give myself a hug. And I send heart bubbles to myself. Or I put my hands on my heart and it feels good. You try it. Give yourself a big hug. Stretch your arms and give yourself a hug. put your hands on your heart. It feels good. Compassion is noticing hurt, understanding that everyone hurts sometimes, and offering kindness and care. Compassion is sharing your heart bubbles. Self-compassion is being kind to yourself in the very same way.
Drop it. Drop it.
It's okay to keep some of your heart bubbles for yourself because you have lots. How do you make heart bubbles for yourself when life hurts or is difficult? You can take
Your
a break, give yourself a hug, and then put your hands over your heart and say to yourself, ouch, sometimes life can hurt. Everybody feels this way sometimes, and I wish to be kind to myself. The end. Heart bubbles. So what did you think of that story, friends?
You
That's
can
why I
unmute
have-
yourselves now.
That's why I have heart bubbles, heart balloons in our yoga today.
good.
So that we remember to not only send heart bubbles to everybody else and cards and hugs, but also give heart bubbles to ourselves because we need it too. So let's start with some yoga. Everybody ready? Do you have your mats?
Yes.
You settle down into our mats. With your eyes and your ears. You radiate kindness from your core star. Carry kindness. When everybody's ready, come into kneeling position with your hands on your thighs.
Nichole, do you mind speaking up a little bit?
What?
Speaking up just a little bit. It's kind of hard to hear.
Okay.
Thanks.
Hands on your thighs. Your right arm.
Exercise, Mom. Exercise.
All right, get on your knees.
And up and down. Other side. Reach for the moon. And then we'll come to a standing position.
Here.
These next three poses, we're going to do balancing poses. So we're going to have to use your strong feet. That you're a tree, that you can root yourself into the ground. Okay, and if you need something to hold on to, you can stand next to a wall or a chair. And standing tall, ground your feet into the mat. And then kickstand your foot up. And grow your branches and become a tree. Maybe you can try and balance, bring your foot up your leg. Reach your shin, or maybe all the way up to your knee, and maybe you topple over. But then you try again. So let's try the other side. So root your feet into the ground like you're a tree, creating roots underneath the soil. And then you kickstand your other leg next to your ankle, grow your branches. And then slide your foot up to your ankle, your shin, or maybe all the way past your knee. What feels good to you? And pretend that the wind's trying to blow you over. And see if you can hold in there. And keep your balance, surf that balance. And come on down. Now let's become an airplane. Standing on one foot. Take your other foot back. Arms spread out wide. You can bend your front leg if you need to. Fly like an airplane. You can even hold on to it here. And then flex your foot. And then come back down.
No. No.
Look at all those airplanes. Let's get ready for the other side. Are you ready? Okay. So we did it on this side. You got to turn around and do the other side. Kick back your foot. Spread your airplane wings. Nice. And pick up and balance. Down at the floor. Woo! I'm getting warm now. I don't feel cold anymore. Now, when you go to the zoo, do you ever see a pink flamingo?
Yeah.
Pink bird? They like to stand on one foot. We're doing lots of balancing exercises today because it's slippery outside. So if you have a chair or a wall, use your chair, bend your knees, and then grab your back leg. See if you can stand like a flamingo. And then see if you're able to balance. Let go. Can you do it? I'm gonna check it out. Can you do it? I'm gonna see all my friends. Look at all those flamingos out there. Woohoo! Let's try the other side, friends. Okay, turn around. You're facing this way, gotta turn around. Okay, so bend your knee. You reach for your ankle. I'm a little shaky on this side. It's okay if you're shaky. So I'm gonna come to my couch. And if you're shaky too, just use a couch or a wall, or maybe even a chair to help you out. Our right from our left.
Look,
Our strength-
Nicole, I'm doing it.
I'm watching everybody. Our strength is different.
Yeah.
On the right side and the left side. Look at all those flamingos and those. I still see some trees going on. Oh my goodness. Okay. Bring your flamingos back down to the ground. Rooting your feet into the ground. Inhale, arms up towards the ceiling. You're gonna hinge at your hip points. Looking down. Downward dog. Walk your dog by picking up your heels and bending your knees. And then walk those feet to your hands, coming into a forward fold. Back. And open up your left side, reaching for the ceiling. And come back on down. Come back together. Step back with your other foot. And reach for the right side, up to the ceiling. Giving yourself a spinal twist. Come back together and stand up. Putting to our twinkle star. And twinkle your hand, open, shut them. Open, shut them. Reach for the ceiling and bend at your hip points. Coming down to the ground, just like a giraffe. Down to the mat, looking at the floor. Find your knees, come back down to the mat. Two roller coaster arms, inhale towards the ceiling, and right twist. Inhale towards the ceiling, and left side twist. find your seat on your mat. Bending your knees. Feet are flat on the mat. Hold your thighs. And walk your toes closer to your bottom. And see if you can pick those toes up. Can you pick your toes up off the floor? Boat pose. And check out all those floating boats. My goodness, Brooke and Morgan, look at you guys, legs way up. Lots of boats out there. Good job, friends. Now let's put our boats back in the water. In breath, hands up to the ceiling. And bring your hands down and through your legs like a turtle. Just like a turtle. See where my hands
You
are?
guys can walk.
Can I?
Go through my legs. And then head down. Inhale, arms up towards the ceiling. And feet together. Butterfly pose. Flap your wings, gentle, gentle butterfly wings. Not too fast, just right. Inhale your hands up towards the ceiling and let your legs go long. And tuck them under. Arms out wide, give yourself a great big hug and squeeze those knees. And come into a rolling rock. Rolling rock. Down to the mat. Down to your back. One hand on your belly and one hand on your heart. Remember your heart bubbles that sometimes we give ourselves kindness and compassion.
I'm going to the post office. Okay.
I have to go. Bye.
All right, a few more minutes. We're gonna do a little bit of stretching and then we have one more song. So does anybody remember one or maybe two of our balancing poses today? What were some of the balance? Thea.
What is this? The tree and the flamingo?
Very good. Tree and flamingo. We had one more in between. Brooke or Morgan?
The rock.
Rock, that was the rock, that was a rolling one, yes. And one more balancing one is a machine that flies up high in the sky. Aiden has his hand up.
Aiden, you'll have to unmute yourself.
Trying to figure it out.
Sorry.
It's okay. Yep, so then we also had one more and it was the airplane. So we did 3 balancing poses today.
Oh.
Yeah. And then we did some spinal twists. So we did side to side, going like this. Actually, I think I forgot one. We had another balancing pose. Remember this one? Which one is this one?
Ooh, the boat.
be a favorite. Good job, friends. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna play one song.
That was easy.
It's easy, huh? So, everybody can mute themselves.
I love you, your button nose, your eyes, your ears, your knees, your toes.
I love you up to the sky, past the moon and stars so high.
If you feel alone and scared, always know that I'll be there.
Just like one and one make two, you love me and I love you.
I love you in every way, all you do and all you say.
My love for you will always be deeper than the deep blue sea.
Even if you're sad or blue, it's okay 'cause I love you.
Just like one and one make two, you love me and I love you.
I love you, your button nose, your eyes, your ears, your knees, your toes.
I love you up to the sky, past the moon and stars so high.
If you feel alone and scared, always know that I'll be there.
Just like one and one make two,
You love me.
and I love you.
So some of us are having parties this week, and some of us are just be staying at home with friends or family. So what are some ways that we can share with the people that we love our feelings? How can we share our feelings with some of the people that we care about? Taya.
Well, I like to make some hearts.
Yeah. I like to make heart-shaped cookies, and I like to decorate them. Aiden has his hands up.
Thank you. I could email them.
There you go. Can send a nice message. Yep, that's another way.
Thank
Brooke,
you.
You're welcome.
Make
So, Nicole,
Go
Make
ahead, Brooke, or
fun
make
of them.
make
Make fun
Valentine.
of them.
Yeah. Do you make yours or do you buy yours?
I make
Or
mine.
both? Ooh, that's fabulous. My favorite thing though is just getting a hug from someone who takes care of me or who cares about me. Yep. So hence the reason why I have heart bubbles for yoga today. Did you like that story?
yeah.
All right, so one last question. What can you do to take care of yourself? To show yourself that you care about you? Yeah.
For me, I
What?
make my bed for myself.
That's a good thing. Yep.
Go ahead, Joe.
Sometimes I like to. Sorry, that's my dog. I have two dogs, Chewy and Bear. Sometimes I like to play them inside.
Okay. So in the story, in the song, it says you can give yourself a hug. So arms open wide and give yourself a hug. And then at the end of yoga, sometimes I'll say, put one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly. And those are different ways in which you can take care of you. So I wish everyone a happy Valentine's Day with your friends and all of your family. And I'll see you again next week while we do another song and another story and more yoga. Thanks for joining us today. Glad to see all of your smiling faces.
Thank